Hey guys, thanks for checking out my video today. This is going to be on the SwampFox KingSlayer Micro Reflex 1x22 optic. Stay tuned, let's talk about it. Hey guys, thanks for checking out my video. This is going to be on the KingSlayer from SwampFox. This is the 1x22 micro reflex sight. This is their entry-level micro reflex sight. And I'm going to cover some of the features, specs, some of my history with it, and kind of give you my thoughts and impressions about this optic. But before I get started, I got to do the obligatory ask, guys. If you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, share with your friends, throw comments in the comments section. Check me out on my other social media channels. Now, into this product. Well, what is this? This is a inexpensive micro reflex sight from a company called SwampFox, and they just started showing up on the market a couple of years ago, and they've really been putting out a decent product for a while. A lot of people have been running them, and they've been reporting good success with them. So I've been running it. I've had some issues with mine, and I want to talk about those towards the end of this video. But before I do, I want to give you some of the positives. So I've run the KingSlayer on my Galil Ace. I run it as an offset mount with my primary arms 1:6. I've done a video on that. If you want to check those out, I'll have links in the description. Ran it at competition for Kalash Bash, and I've just been running it, you know, in practice and getting ready for those competitions for a couple of years now, probably 2 years, year and a half. And recently, you know, I've been getting into the pistol reflex sights, and so you've followed any of those videos I've done several of them now, and I made the decision to put this on because it is RMR compatible. So I made the decision to put this onto a pistol that I was testing and evaluating, and The done videos on the PSA Dagger. You've probably seen that. So I had an experience with it. I had an issue, and I had to get it back to the manufacturer for a warranty repair, and so this was the replacement. And so I decided, hey, now is probably a good time to do an unboxing, kind of just show it off, give you some of my real world experiences with it, have a discussion with you guys. If you have any questions and you want to see more about it, just let me know in the description below. So right now I want to start with an unboxing. So you have the packaging here. It's pretty basic packaging. It's a black box. It's like all of your other optics boxes that are out there. It's got all the features, what's in the box, you know, some of their this is the reticle information here on the other side, and that's pretty much it. So we'll get into the box. So little foam pad here. You've got your SwampFox support. Should you have any questions or require additional clarity, please visit our knowledge base and support desk, SwampFox, or support.swampfox.com. And I will say their warranty is very good. Never had any problem with it, and I have used it. So anyway, here's the manual. I'll just kind of thumb through this real quick. Really not a lot going on here. Specifications, how to change the battery, power and brightness, mounting options, reticle, zeroing, and maintenance. And this was something I found kind of cool, and I did want to highlight this for a second here. They have a SwampFox 50,000 round guarantee. If your optic fails prior to firing 50,000 live fire rounds, we will repair or replace it free. Nope, we're not tracking the data. We'll go by the Warrior Honor Code and your best estimation of whether or not the optic failed prior to using it for at least 50,000 rounds. So I think you can infer from that this is probably a lifetime warranty. I don't think they're going to give you any hassles. Cleaning cloth for the glass and into the optic. So here's the optic. I'll pull that out. Here's a mounting base for the Picatinny mount. This is some of your screws and mounting hardware. Silica pack. What do we got here? Your battery. This is a CR1632 battery, which I'll cover in the specifications in a moment. And you have a little flathead and your hex key with the little SwampFox logo on there. I thought that was kind of a cool little detail. That's pretty much it for the box, guys. So let me get this out of the way, and I'll get you zoomed in here so we can look at it a little closer. All right, so this is as close as I can get zoomed in, so let's go with it. Anyway, so here's the optic. That's what you came here for anyway. So we'll just cover this real quick and get right to it. So it does come with this little case, this little cover here, and I thought that was a kind of cool little feature. Now I will say over time it does get kind of loose and it does fall off, so it's, you know, not something you're probably going to want to depend upon, but it is there, it is shipped with it, and it does help for as long as it lasts. So on the green dot, and this is the green circle dot that I have for mine, it does come with the silver coating on the front. If you get the red dot, it comes with a what they're calling a ruby coating. Let me just verify that. Yeah, red ruby or ruby red coating, multi-coated ruby red. So continuing on, so we talked about we talked about the screws. So they have varying lengths in here, so probably for varying options for how you're going to mount it. Cool little feature here, it is the Picatinny mount with the locking lugs. So the locking lugs do match up, so you remove some of the shock absorption on this. So that's kind of cool. It is a side mounting battery tray. So once you get this on and you get it zeroed and everything, you don't have to worry about taking it back off to get to the battery compartment underneath. It is a side mounting option, and you do have this to put your battery in. And so I will go ahead and open this up real quick and show it to you. And I won't expect you guys to stay here for this, so I'll probably fast forward through all of this. All right, so it's all mounted up, got the battery in, or I got the battery all loaded up and tested the reticle. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera. There it is. Ah, yeah, great. So there's the reticle circle dot. I like the green, it works pretty well. So anyway, I do run a red dot as my primary optic, so it's nice when you're using this as an offset. You have the green, so you know which optic you're going to. So I do want to cover some of the specifications on this real quick. So it's a green circle dot, 3 MOA center dot with a 65 MOA ring. It's waterproof, shockproof up to 800 Gs. Optic comes with a sheath, Picatinny rail mount, screwdriver, lens, cloth, battery, 3 screws, Torx 4 to 40. So Torx screws that it comes with is number 4 to 40 by 0.250 T10, number 6 to 32 by 374 T10, and an M 3.5 by 10L T10. Now this does have the CR1632, I showed you that earlier. It says that it lasts up to 1,500 hours before being swapped out via side tray. No change in scope 0, which I discussed. Now it does have the KingSlayer shuts off automatically after 4 hours. Now I want to talk to that for a second, because now a lot of optics these days have something that's called shake awake, or some sort of motion activation that will activate this. So if you're using this on a pistol in a defensive option, and you have this in the, you turn this on and you put it in your holster and you're out and about, this will turn off. This is not a motion activated. It doesn't care if it's being moved around or not. It will just turn off. So after 4 hours, if you're using this on a defensive pistol, just know that this optic is going to disappear after 4 hours. So for that reason, I would be, buyer beware. This is probably not a good option for a defensive pistol that you're going to carry every day. Now, if you want to use it for a range pistol, range rifle, whatever, shotgun, that sort of thing, perfect option. I enjoyed it for those use cases, but I just know that it's got 4 hours on it, and then it will turn itself off, and I'll have to reach down, press the button, and turn it back on. You don't want to do that in a defensive scenario. So continuing on with some of the specifications, the dot sight. It is a 1x22, so that is a 22 millimeter reticle. Magnification, obviously it's 1x, lens diameter 22 millimeters. Illumination positions, 10 illuminations positions. It has 10 up and 10 down. So brightness and decrease in brightness are with the side mountain rubber coated brightness settings. Waterproof is up to IPX7, that's 1 meter. Maximum battery life is 1,500 hours. Dimensions on this, 1.8 inches in length, 1 inch wide, 1 inch high, 1.4 4-inch with the mount. So if you're using the Picatinny mount, it's 1.4 inches in height with the mount. It does weigh 1 ounce or 1.3 ounces, again with the mount. Anti-fog, hydrophobic, anti-scratch, parallax free at 33 yards. Eye relief is unlimited, and it's aircraft grade aluminum. So that is the introduction to the SwampFox KingSlayer. Now, been a decent optic, like I said, been using it on competition rifle for a long time and haven't had any problems with it. Now, where I have had problems with it, and this is one of the things that I wanted to talk to you, again, with the motion activation and that not being one of the features on this inexpensive optic, and that they do have optics that do have the motion activation on them, but this isn't it. But another issue that I had is I had this mounted on my PSA Dagger and my first range visit out with it, and the lens popped out of the bottom of the glass here, and I'll just show you here. It popped out of the bottom of the glass here, and so I have pictures, and I'll roll those pictures in so you can see what it looked like. This is the SwampFox KingSlayer. But anyway, the warranty process was very easy. Contacted SwampFox, had a RMA number within a day, sent them pictures and everything, had an RMA number within a day. They paid for postage, dropped it off at UPS, and I had another one in just a little over a week. So really good kudos to SwampFox. You know, a lot of these companies, you know, have these warranties, but they're only as good as the people that are willing to back them up. And it looks like SwampFox is willing to back up their products. So for that reason, I would give them a thumbs up. If you're looking for an inexpensive optic with an RMR cut to get into the optics pistol game, or for a shotgun rifle to get into having an alternative mounting optic, you know, for a red dot or, you know, something along those lines. Great little piece of kit to get started with. I don't know if this is where you want to stay for life-saving equipment, but for fun, range use, you know, and getting to understand the technology around these types of optics, I think this is a great option. So I'll have links to this in the description below if you want to pick one of these up. I'll have links to some of the other features, you know, the screws and batteries and that sort of thing. So if there's anything you're looking for from this video that you need to support your optic in the future, hopefully I'll have a link for it in the description. And with that, guys, if you think I got any of this right, if you think I got any of this wrong, please throw a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think I got right or wrong. And if you like this video and you want to let me know, I'd appreciate that as well. So with that, guys, I'm going to end this video here. So stay safe, stay active, stay vigilant, stay in the fight, and I'll see you again soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.